Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here once again, and this is race 7 of the 2016 Haas IndyCar Series and race number 2 in the duel at the Glen, our second race here today on Napa Fan. And if you guys saw the random draw earlier today, which I hope you guys enjoyed, very unique idea there, but you saw that Matt Tuck drew position number 1, and he will start first for the second race here at the Glen. We had a very exciting first race here earlier today, and we're going to have another good one here in race 2 at the Glen. And this is race number 7 of the 2016 Haas IndyCar Series. I already said that. But anyways, let's get to the starting lineup here. And if you saw the random draw video earlier, you kind of already know the starting lineup, but I'll go through it here. Matt Tuck in the number 27 starts on the pole. Alongside him, it's Ryan Madden. We have Tyler Selzman, the defending, guy who won the one race here at Watkins Glen last year. Nicholas Amadio, Nicholas Gratton, Cameron Garlington, Stuart Gratton, Davey Johnson, Josh Marzak. Our last winner, well, the guy who won the first race here earlier today, Elijah Gordon, the winner of race number 1 in the duel at the Glen. Matt Dalio, Chris Dodd, and I was Elijah Gordon, by the way. I don't know if I said his name. But Matt Dalio, Chris Dodd, Devin Cook, Sergio Larvin Alonso in his last race of the season. I will be suspending him from the Haas IndyCar Series for the rest of the season and the Chick-fil-A Cup Series Season 5 as well. Him, along with 2 other guys, will be suspended. I'm not going to say who those 2 other guys are. They don't really sign up too frequently, but if they do, you know, we'll figure it out when we get there. But Sergio Larvin Alonso will lose his ride at the end of this race. Will be replaced by at least probably 2 drivers. We'll figure that out. Of course, yeah, none of you guys can replace him. I'm figuring that out behind the scenes. So yeah. We'll get the drivers in this car later on. But this will be Sergio Larvin Alonso's last race in the Haas IndyCar Series for 2016. However, he can sign up for the Crown Royal the Turkey Hill Series. I keep on calling it the Crown Royal Series. I don't know why. The Turkey Hill Series and the Napa Truck Series for season number 3, if he wishes to do so, and NRLOA Hobby Stunt as well. All 4 of those races going to have their sign-ups in a couple of weeks, but Alonso cannot sign up for season number 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Anyways, we got Audra Baranowskis in the 10, Garrett Pick in the 11, Matt Deal, Nathan Stapleton, Christian Master, Cameron Gaju, James Richardson, Marty Johnson, Noah Clifton, Josh Crash, and Ryan Searless. That's how they were drawn in that rather interesting random draw video that I had. And that's how they'll start for race number 2 in the duel at the Glen in race 7 of the 2016 Haas IndyCar Series. But the reason why Alonso is losing his ride, in case you don't know, you know, he's not the nicest to people, and you know, I'm trying to lead him in the right direction, and I'm not going to be too harsh on him. But I feel that the punishment fits the crime here, and he will be suspended for the rest of the season. But hey, that's fine. Anyways, pace car is going to pull off, and we're green flag racing in race 2. In the duel at the Glen, and side by side, how about Nicholas Amadio looking 3 wide for the lead to the inside of Matt Tuck, not going to be able to do it. Ryan Madden gets the jump on the outside, and it's Madden who takes the lead up the S's. And Matt Tuck is right behind him. Here comes Cameron Garlington in the 77. Gonna want to watch out for Elijah Gordon in the 34. He did not get a good start there. Got stuck on that inside. He's falling back a little bit, but you're gonna want to watch for him. He did a fantastic job in the first race earlier today. There goes Matt Tuck to the inside of Ryan Madden for the lead, and he's going to clear him exiting the carousel. So Matt Tuck started on the pole. He lost the lead early on, but he's going to take it back from the 28 of Ryan Madden. Nicholas Amadio running a close 3rd. You got Cameron Garlington back here running in 4th place. But it's Matt Tuck out front in the 27, trying to get his 2nd win of the season. He won the 2nd road course race of the season at Lime Rock Park earlier last week, and he dominated that race, looking to dominate this race, race 2 in the duel at the Glen. Side by side, Nicholas Amadio trying to get around Ryan Madden for 2nd. We'll see if he can do it here. Not going to be able to. Ryan Madden might actually get a run on Matt Tuck heading into NASCAR turn 6. Not going to be able to do it. And Matt Tuck in the number 27 Hopefully he won't overshoot shoot the corner. Ryan Madden overshot the NASCAR turn 7. And Nicholas Amadio is going to take second. But Matt Tuck starting to pull away. Josh Crash in the 2 with a problem in the pit road. Cameron Garlington trying to get around the 9 of Nicholas Amadio. Garlington has a pretty good run here on the inside of him. And Cameron Garlington will move up to second place in the number 77. But it's Matt Tuck, who has pulled away in the number 27. Of course, since we are on a road course, we do not have cautions turned on. And there will be no pit stops either, due to the fact that the pit road here at the Glen doesn't really work that well. Nicholas Amadio right behind Cameron Garlington. Amadio is going to get alongside him here, and they're going to be side by side heading into the boot here. Garlington's going to have the inside, but I think Amadio is going to get a run, and off the racetrack, Ryan Madden and Tyler Selzman. And Selzman, the defending race winner, he won here at the Glen last year. Doesn't look like he's going to win here today, and Ryan Madden, who started second for this race, also off the racetrack. See Ryan Searless and Cameron Gaju back in there. Josh Crash on the pit row, but other than Josh Crash, all 24 cars still left in the race are on the racetrack, so decently clean race so far, but a tough break there for Tyler Selzman and Ryan Madden, who are running up front in this race, and they're going to fall back, unfortunately, in their respective cars. Matt Tuck a little wide, but okay. They normally get through the corner okay, and I say normally. We get about 1 out of every 20 cars overshoot that corner, and Josh Marzak just did that in the 15. He's unfortunately going to fall back. Stuart Gratton went way too low in turn number 1. He's going to have to slow down. But anyways, Matt Tuck trying to check out from the field. He did this at Lime Rock, and he's got a good shot at getting 50 more points towards the championship if he can pull off this win. But still, we saw, I think, I did the second race yesterday, and I kind of forgot what happened. Of course, you know, I don't have the best of memories, but pretty sure we had a guy, whoever was leading, I think it might have been Chris Dodd. He was leading in that race by quite a large margin earlier today, and that lead eventually shrunk, and I think that's what is happening here. I think Nicholas Amadio is a little better than this 27. Let's not count out the 77 or Davey Johnson here in the 33. And Davey Johnson's right in the same position Elijah Gordon was in that first race. He was 4th place most of the race, but late in the going, he was able to get around everybody once they all kind of grouped up, and Elijah Gordon was able to take the win. And Davey Johnson might be in that position. You got Nicholas Gratton running in 5th place right now. Matt Dahlia running in 6th. You got the numbers in 7th place, the number 21 of Devin Cook. Erjo Larvin Alonso in his last race running in 8th. Josh Marzak, even though he overshot the corner there, he's running pretty solidly in 9th. And then you got Elijah Gordon, the winner of race number 1, currently running in 10th place. Devin Cook overshot NASCAR turn 7, and I think Matt Tuck did as well. And Nicholas Amadio goes to the lead on lap 4 of 12. We should follow the lead because the leader does tend to overshoot that corner a lot. He does have a little bit of rear wing damage there on that 27. And you see Cameron Garlington trying to get around him here. And Davey Johnson also closed up, and Nicholas Amadio starting to pull away in the 9. Amadio has not had the best of seasons in that number 9 yet. Kind of been having a season like Scott Dixon in the Verizon IndyCar Series. Not too good, but still, he's up front right now here at the Glen. Cameron Garlington's going to get around Matt Tuck. Davey Johnson on the outside of him here heading into the boot. And they're going to remain side by side for 3rd place. But Davey Johnson's going to get the advantage. They're going to touch wheels a little bit there, but they're going to keep it clean. Nicholas Gratton, he's going to look for 5th here or for 4th, I should say, on Matt Tuck. Tough break for the 27 while leading, overshooting NASCAR turn 7. And into the outside wall he goes, losing a lot of ground. Nicholas Amadio out front, but Garlington and Davey Johnson closing in here. We'll see if they can do anything. It looks like Matt Tuck's going to be able to stay in 4th place here, getting around that 16, so that's good news for him. He's still in this thing in that number 27. Davey Johnson's really pressuring this 77. We're going to want to watch for these guys here through this corner. Davey Johnson kind of got off of NASCAR turn 7 a little loose there, and looks like Matt Tuck's getting a run on him for 3rd. And he will get around him. So Matt Tuck, even though he has a little bit of damage, he's running just as well as everybody else. He just lost momentum, and that's why he's back to third place. But Matt Tuck still has a shot at this victory. Out of nowhere, Matt Dallio is going to take fourth from Davey Johnson. Johnson falls to fifth. Nicholas Gratton running in sixth. But how about Dallio? He gained 2 positions there through the S's. And now he's up to fourth place in the number 14. Nicholas Amediu trying to keep Cameron Garlington behind him. Garlington won at Phoenix on Friday. That's when that race was uploaded. Not entirely sure where he finished in his past race. He was kind of mid-pack in the first race here at the Glen. But he's coming off of a win there at Phoenix, trying to get that momentum to ride on here at the Glen. But anyways, we'll check back in with Elijah Gordon. And Elijah Gordon doing a pretty good job. Currently running in 8th place right now in the 34. So he's trying to go back-to-back here at the Glen. Win on the same racetrack on the same day. Win twice on the same racetrack on the same day, I should say. And he's got a good shot at doing that, but he's a little ways behind the lead group of 6 cars. As a matter of fact, Elijah Gordon is actually 7th on the racetrack right now, and not 8th. Davey Johnson almost went off the racetrack in the 33. Looks like his car's a little unstable, but he's going to get a position on Matt Dallio as Dallio overshoots NASCAR turn 7. He got stuck on that outside and no grip up there. And because of that, Dallio shot into the outside wall hard. He's going to fall back to 6th. Nicholas Gratton goes up to 5th place. Davey Johnson's going to move up to 4th. Matt Tuck's still 3rd. And we got a good battle going on here for the lead between Nicholas Amedeo and Cameron Garlington. And Garlington's getting that draft on the 9. That's what makes this road course so good. We do not go into the chicane down the backstretch. And because of that, we got that long straightaway and high speeds going into the carousel. And that's where we see a lot of the passes start to get set up. And Garlington can get that draft on the 9, close up to him, and be able to pass him for the lead. We're not even halfway through race 2 here in the duel at the Glen. And so far, it's been very good. And I think it's just going to get better here as the race goes along. Anyways, Matt Tuck trying to defend Davey Johnson for 3rd. But it does not look like he's going to be successful as Johnson goes to the inside. It's a right-hand turn this time, and the advantage is going to go to Davey Johnson. However, I think they're going to remain side by side here. And Matt Tuck might be able to stay in 3rd place as he gets a left-hand corner. And he will. So Matt Tuck holding off the 33 for now. And it's Nicholas Amedeo still out front of the 9. But Matt Tuck, he was leading early on. He overshot this corner here. And he lost quite a bit of momentum to 2nd place and lost the lead to Nicholas Amedeo when that happened. That could happen to the 9 to Nicholas Amedeo if he's not careful. Matt Dallio trying to take 5th back. Don't look now, but here comes Elijah Gordon, and whoa, those guys got into each other there heading into turn number 1. They're side by side, and they're going to be side by side, heading up into the S's, I should say. That 14 trying to get the run on the outside. He's going to have the inside if they stay side by side down the backstretch heading into the carousel. And we got a side-by-side battle here. Davey Johnson trying to get to the inside of Matt Tuck heading into the carousel. He's going to be able to take 3rd from the 27. Garlington here in the 77. Trying to close up to the 9 as much as he can. We're halfway through this race now. We'll see how well Garlington can get around Nicholas Amedeo, because I'm pretty sure this 77 is going to get around him. Cameron Garlington trying to become the first driver this season to win multiple races. And he's got a shot at the lead down the down the front stretch. The first front stretch, I should say. Yeah. Garlington's going to have the right-hand turn this time, but he's not going to be able to get alongside the 9. But he's still right on his bumper, and Garlington has plenty of time to get around them before this race ends. Nicholas Amedeo remains out front in the number 9. However, he's going to overshoot the curb there a little bit, exiting NASCAR turn 6. And he's actually going to go take a little defensive line there on the inside, take it a little safe through NASCAR turn 7. And he's going to lose a little momentum there, but I think he's okay. He did not want to overshoot the corner, so that's why he kind of hit the brake a little more than normal and ran that inside lane so he didn't overshoot the corner. He knows that that's probably the best way to lose a position here at this racetrack. So he wanted to be careful there in the number 9. Garlington's still behind him, though, in this 77, and those two guys are pulling away from this battle here for third place. Matt Tuck coming close on Davey Johnson here, but he's not quite able to get to him. And how about this? Elijah Gordon up to 6th in the 34. Elijah Gordon, I'm pretty sure he was the points leader exiting race 6 or at the end of race 1 in the duel at the Glen here today. So I'm pretty sure he comes into this race the points leader, and if he can remain in 6th, I'm pretty sure he'll stay in first place for the points lead exiting this race. Matt Tuck for 3rd, but we're going to follow with Garlington here as he is trying all he can to get around Nicholas Amadeo. We got a good side-by-side battle here between Matt Tuck and Davey Johnson. These two guys have been going at it for quite a while. And while they are going at it, Nicholas Gratton in the 16 is starting to close in. Tuck's going to go off the racetrack a little bit, but I think he's going to put Davey Johnson on the outside through NASCAR Turn 7, and he's going to get 3rd as Davey Johnson gets in the loose stuff and slides up the racetrack into the outside wall. Nicholas Gratton looking to take 4th from the 33. And Elijah Gordon, cool and calm in that 34. Looking to strike when one of these guys makes a mistake. Anyways, the lead is still Nicholas Amadeo, but Garlington is not letting off at all, and these two guys have an over 3-second lead on 3rd place. But Matt Tuck, even though he started on the pole for this race, he's fallen back to 3rd, and even though he has a little bit of damage, he's doing a pretty good job in this 27, looking to get a nice top 5 finish here at the Glen. Davey Johnson able to defend Nicholas Gratton for 4th. And I'm telling you, Garlington is all over this number 9 for the lead. Will Garlington be able to get around this number 9? He came close early on. They were side by side a couple laps ago, but Sam Adeo's been able to keep the 9 out front. But I think Garlington has the slightly better car. But it's just the fact that we're on a road course. Road courses are kind of hard to pass at. And see Garlington trying to go on the outside there. He's going to lose a little momentum there to the 9. But anyways, it's just kind of hard to pass on the road course, and Sam Amadeo is able to defend that 77. But the thing that will hurt Sam Amadeo the most is if he gets off that final turn and overshoots the turn and hits the outside wall. If that happens to him, then Garlington's going to strike. Anyways, these guys are way ahead of 3rd place Matt Tuck. Nicholas Gratton and Elijah Gordon have been able to get around Davey Johnson, so Elijah Gordon has moved his way up to 5th place in this race. We got 3 laps to go, and it is not over for the lead between Nicholas Amadeo and Cameron Garlington. One of these two guys is most likely going to get the win. You see Matt Tuck, he's going to get under pressure here from Nicholas Gratton. Gratton doing a good job in this race. He's going to get to the inside and take 3rd from Matt Tuck. And Elijah Gordon, he's not too far behind the 3rd place battle. He could possibly get around the 27 for 4th. Anyways, back to the lead. Garlington is not laying off this number 9. And Garlington trying to get his 2nd win of the season, become the first driver to do so in the 2016 Haas IndyCar Series. Garlington's doing all he can to stay with this 9. And it might be good to stay behind him, not lose any ground, make sure you keep a good distance between him and you. I'll tell you, my announcing has been interesting in this race. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, it's good so you don't lose too much distance off of him, but don't try to pass him until the last lap. That might be the good thing to do. Anyway, Sam Adeo's going to go off the racetrack a little bit there. He's going to lose a little momentum, and that might give an opportunity to Cameron Garlington to finally take this lead. But Sam Amadeo, he's really been defensive here on this 77. He's been able to keep him behind him, but I just don't know if he can hold him off. Still, a fantastic race for the lead, and Nicholas Amadeo has done a very, very good job keeping that 77 behind him. But will he run out of time? Because we only got 2 laps to go. He might lose it here. Garlington's going to get a run to the inside, heading into the carousel. And Cameron Garlington's not going to be able to do it because Sam Amadeo got the run on the outside. Garlington's probably getting really frustrated right now. I mean, he's come so close to getting around this 9, but he just hasn't been able to do it. But still, 1.5 laps to go here at the Glen. in race 2 in the duel at the Glen. And Garlington still has a shot here on the 9. He's going to try to get to the inside here. Not going to be able to do it. Garlington is coming close to spinning this 9 around. My goodness, great battle for the lead. And I just have a feeling Garlington's going to be able to do it on this final lap. I just have this odd feeling. I really do. I have these feelings with this game, you know? Anyways, Elijah Gordon has come to the back bumper of the 27, so Elijah Gordon, the winner of the first race here in the duel at the Glen, he's looking to get a top 4 finish here. But anyways, white flag here at the Glen. Sam Medio's off the racetrack and in the wall. And I was right. Garlington's going to take the white flag here in race 2 in the duel at the Glen. One more time around, but it's not over yet. Back in there, we got Elijah Gordon looking to get to the inside of Matt Tuck. We'll see if he can do it. They're side by side, and I think Elijah Gordon's going to be able to take 4th, so very good run for Elijah Gordon. He's most likely not going to get the victory, but still, a 1st place and a 4th place finish here in the duel at the Glen. Great job by Elijah Gordon. Then Cameron Garlington, the 77, trying to become the second, or the first, I should say, double winner this season. And he capitalized on Nicholas Amedio's mistake in the next to last lap of the race. And he is now leading here in race 2 in the duel at the Glen. But it's still not over. He can make the same mistake Sam Medio made the last lap. You really gotta watch out for that. But Nicholas Amedio, he was leading so many laps in this race, and he lost the lead right at the white flag. He's probably not too happy about that, but he still has a shot. He's hoping this 77 overshoots the final corner. We're just going to have to see. Only 3 more corners to go. Will the 77 be able to get through NASCAR turn 7 okay? We're just gonna have to see. But anyways, Cameron Garlington, Sam Medio's going to overshoot the curb a little bit. Garlington through NASCAR turn 7, a little wide, but it will be the number 77 getting the victory at the Watkins Glen International in race 2 in the duel at the Glen. Cameron Garlington is going to become the first 2-time winner this season. That was a good race there. Wasn't as exciting as race number 1, but still, Watkins Glen produces great racing, and that's what we had in this race. And Cameron Garlington got it done. Tough break for Nicholas Amedio. However, he did get a 2nd place finish, so that's good for that team. Nicholas Gratton's going to finish in 3rd. Elijah Gordon moved his way through the field to get a 4th place finish. Matt Tuck, after starting on the pole, only fell back to 5th. Devin Cook, he got 6th. Josh Marzak, that might be his first top 10 of the season in the 15. He's going to grab 7th. Then I'm pretty sure the 33 of Davey Johnson was 8th. Chris Dodd was 9th. And Nathan Stapleton rounds out the top 10. But there's your winner, Cameron Garlington. And the number 77 gets the victory here at Watkins Glen. Already went through the top 10, so that is basically it for me. So congratulations to Cameron Garlington for getting the victory here at the Glen. And the next race here in the Haas IndyCar Series will be the Firestone 100K at the Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to have some fast speeds there around that 1.5-mile racetrack, and it should be a good one at the Texas Motor Speedway. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Here are the points for the Haas IndyCar Series, and I will see you guys later.